Howdy everybody, and welcome back to a new series. I guess I'm just going to call Yart Yaps, or Yart Yaps, something like that. We are checking out a game called Goblin Auto Club. It is an auto racer where you build cars from a junkyard. We'll get right into it in just a second. I have a couple things to say. I don't know if it counts as sponsored or not, but I did get a key from Keymailer to do this recording from the dev. They sent me a key to review the game for free, so I'm going to let you know that. Beyond that, it's kind of hard to tell you a lot about it, just because on the store page it doesn't say how much it's going to cost. The game's not out yet. But it is by Seaside Baboon and Unthought Games. This is their only game for Seaside Baboon. And then Unthought Games also looks to have... This seems to be their only game. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click Start New Game briefly, and then we're going to go over my new save file, or to my old save file. Before we do that, let's look at the options screen. Full screen options, default mouse cursor. I actually rather like the mouse, it's cute. I'm going to shut off tutorials just so I can go over it on my own. Show properties as numbers. I actually think we're going to... I'll turn this off for now and I'll show it on in a second. Car preview is default, and then show animations and all that stuff. Volume is moderate. That's good. This is just base volume. Let me know if it's too loud or too soft. Other than that, you've got achievements and you've got English or German. Let's go ahead and start a new game real quick. We'll go with like the default guy. I have no idea what choosing this color does. Honestly, it might be your starter car. And we're gonna go here and just, this is your avatar for your ranking. Ooh, we'll actually go with the llama. And then there's a tutorial race. So let me pause it real quick and I'll cover everything. Okay. So we have the speed at which the game runs for the races. 1 times 2x, 3x speed. Number of laps. You're on 0 of 1 right now until you cross the line. You got 1 of 1. You complete it. You have how aggressive your character drives. The higher it is, the more likely they are to take riskier attempts, so like take a curve really close or drive past somebody really close by. So you're risking your damage at the cost of probably being faster. There's a turbo button, which will cost you this green bar across here. Will go down faster. This is your car health. The lower it is, the slower your max speed is. And then this is a pit stop button. And then these two are display options down here. It shows how aggressive everybody's going to drive, and you'll see that that happens pretty often, that changes. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to set it to 2 times speed, and we'll see. This is generally how the races play out, right? So, right now, I'm kind of stuck behind somebody, but once I get a chance, my character will pass them, and look at that, I won the first race! Wow! And we have $50 and 20 elo. Okay. After that, the race ends. It updates our elo here. You are attempting to join the league and compete in a championship. Top 16 compete. And then if you win the championship, you go to a higher ranked league. There are 3 leagues. And between each league, there are 10 races that you have to race. You do not lose anything for not joining the league as far as I'm aware. So the first 10 races you're going to want to do are just all about gaining parts and building a better car. Let's go over the things we have here. This one lets you choose which race you're going to compete in next. This one lets you choose a map and choose a training course. I believe these are unlocked later from hitting, win more championships to unlock. So you start with 3 default maps, go up to 6 I guess once you hit the second league, and then 9 for the last. There is a shop from the junkyard. You can buy goblins, the racers, you can buy the body of your car, and then you can go into here to edit. You have the different cars. You start with 3, and then you have 3 different goblins to race with. And then as you get more money, you can unlock new parts of the car to modify. So let's go do one more race, just sort of a simple breakdown. This shows you the other 3 people you're racing. When you have a worse car, you're probably going to want to start in races that have lower ranked people. They also cost less, but reward you with less. And let's see, there are a few off-road sections here. If it's worth it, your driver will try to take a shortcut. And then let's go. And then everything here is automatic. We're going to play at 2x speed, and this time it's 11 laps instead. We're going to turn on aggression, but this map is pretty curvy, so I find turbo isn't always useful. It'll help you in these straightaways. But as you can see, I'm already in first. It'll tell you your rank in your car or someone that's got a health bar on it. My overall opinion of this game, I haven't gotten super far. I've made it to the first championship, and then lost instantly because my car wasn't built for the map that it was on. Beyond that, it's rather fun. I don't know how much this game is going to cost, if it's going to cost. I don't remember what they said. If I do have the option, I will, or if I can figure it out, I will put it in the description. We're going to, by the way, since we're below half, you click the pit stop button, and then the next time you drive by the pit stop, your character will pit. Now, real quick, before I go into it, they will stay in the pit until you turn it off. Which means, once you hit full health, you click it, and get back to it. Now, that can cost you places, or, and you don't have to go to max health, but basically, you can sit in the pit for too long. I lapped somebody 3 times. You can sit in the pit for too long, which ends up costing, basically, rank and placement because of that. If something is yellow like this, it means you cannot back out. Not a big deal, but in this case, you have to watch the race through to the end, so if you really want to, you can just turn it up to speed, and there we go. Would you look at that? We did it. We got $152.33 even. And then we go from there. So you see, we ranked up to 31st in our rank. We'll come over here to the junkyard, and we could buy something. Personally, so everything has a star ranking, 1 to 4 stars, and then on top of that, items can show up multiple times, and if you buy something twice, you'll fill one of the stars, so on and so forth, and then those will increase the attributes further. So what I'm going to do now is go over to my other save file to see if I can show off a little bit better, and see if I can get a little bit further. I'll go ahead and show buying stuff. So the bug is, these prices vary each time you come in, but the bug, from what I can see, is a 4-star, which means it might be low stats to begin with, but will get higher soon with the green card. This thing is now capped out. It's really good. These are all of the stats that your car can have. I forgot to go over these. I'm going to turn on show properties as numbers and see if that's easier. Yeah, this is a lot easier to read, I think. But break it down, basically, these all affect your driving capabilities, you know. You got weight, you've got wind resistance, I believe, air resistance, off-road capability, stuff like that. And this is like slick surfaces, I think, grip, yeah. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's quite a few attributes. Basically, the better a number is, or the higher a number it is, the better, and so forth. And then right now I also have, I have engines unlocked, and I have the coils, and that's going to help me drive even better. But let's go ahead and do some races. I'll see about doing like 6 races and getting to the championship. I'm already qualified, so I just kind of have to do races. And this car excels a lot in off-road, you'll see here. Assuming my character drives it all well. His car is a lot faster than all the other cars, just because it's off-road. I'm gonna have to pit anyway, though. There we go. It's not too difficult. I keep getting stuck behind other cars. Jeez. I might not come in first. Look at that. That's okay, though. Right now, our rank is 5th overall, so we don't really need to rank first. The shops do not refresh until you pay to refresh them. Whoa! What the heck is this? Okay, so I guess there are higher rarity items. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this guy, because that will fill his rank up. Okay, so there's common, there's, I guess, uncommon, and then this looks to be a rare car, I guess? Okay, hold on. I said that I like properties as numbers, but I don't totally know the numbers yet. Okay, so this thing has really good turbo, bad air resistance, and mediocre. Like this, -2 is not bad on an effect. I'm gonna buy this because it's only 24 as well, but we're not gonna use it. We excel in off-road, so we're just gonna go back here. And this seems to be the whole gameplay loop as far as I'm aware. I'm just gonna turn on aggression. That doesn't go for it. Shortcuts exist on this map, but that your AI guy doesn't always take them. Only if he sees it, deems it worthy. I don't know what makes him choose that, but overall, I think I kind of like the gameplay loop. It's pretty fun. It's kind of goofy looking. I love the style, honestly. I'm gonna pin. Is rather charming looking. I like the way when you choose your car. I'll kind of show it off in a second. Your guy pieces it together bit by bit. And different cars actually change looks slightly depending on the engine and pieces. So I think tires and stuff as you interact them will really change how you look. But like if you come in here, you could click and it'll piece it together, which looks really goofy. I like it. I guess we're gonna save up for money right now. Oh, and then there's also this. If you set records and stuff, you will have a newspaper stand where we'll show you what you did it with and stuff. And then we're just gonna keep choosing this for now. Let's go ahead and watch how other people drive this time. Play it on 2x speed, actually. I don't really know what to do when. Typically, I keep my guy either 0 aggression or max aggression. I can tell a difference, but I don't know. I don't really know what's better when, right? I don't know if maybe I want to lower aggression when I'm on. Probably what you want to do is lower aggression when you are on really tight routes, or increase aggression when you are on straightaways and stuff, right? That's what I would think. Let's go ahead and try to steal this. Yeah, because I think that's what the AI does for this one. Sweet, we won. The shop, if you get 1,000 points, by the way, you can also upgrade a 20% discount or increase your chance of finding. Okay, so it's common, then rare, then epic, and I guess these are rares, and then epics are these. Maybe? I have no clue. Because that's an epic, even though I haven't upgraded. I'm just gonna keep going on this map. I'll show off a different map for one of these, because it doesn't matter for later. So we'll do this one, and then we'll show off a couple of the other 2 maps. How about that? So far, though, I'm liking this game. It's fun. It's a little chill time. It's nothing super extreme. It's something you could kind of just jump in and jump out of, play. Nothing where you have to like actively try and be super into the game. It's kind of like something to have with background noise on, not super paying attention, stuff like that. It's a chill game, you know. There's no online component, so you don't have to worry about like competing and stuff either. I like it. I had already recorded this. Unfortunately, you guys didn't get my first impressions on it. I had recorded it, but when I first did a recording, this was my first time doing a PC recording, at least in a long time, and with OBS for the first time. So I had no idea how to do it, and my layout ended up being like zoomed in by 30% for the whole video. So this place is glass on the floor. I'm gonna turn it to double speed at least. 0 speed or 1x speed feels super slow, but double speed feels good. Glass is super slippery, which means if your slip resistance is low, your grip is low, then you're gonna have a lot harder of a time with this map. But overall, I think my character seems fine, just in general, usually. Really aggressive. I haven't used turbo at all either, by the way. We're gonna pull over for a second. I'll turn on turbo. You'll see that it costs my durability really fast, especially with the straightaways. Like, that cost me like 20% at least. I mean, it makes me fast, but I don't know. I don't have a very good turbo engine, and this body already has really bad turbo. Is what's going on there, by the way. There's so many different stats to manage, and I want to see what kind of things we can unlock if we push forward really quick. I think this map doesn't make very good use of turbo either. It makes good use in this last strip right there that my character just took around, but beyond that, the rest of it's really curvy. I think the first map that you find, you play in the ancient roads, that's a turbo map that you want to use, stuff like that. There we go. We won that one. Ooh, we have exactly enough money for the police body. We may as well, right? Even if we don't use it. Okay, so that is a rare item. Honestly, what if we try it, right? Like, what do we lose out on? Or what do we gain from it? We lose out on off-road, and then we lose out on air resistance, and then rolling resistance, but our turbo is really good. Oh, but this thing costs us turbo. Okay, I see, I see. And then this guy was upgraded. Is he better than my guy? Yeah, that looks really good, I'm gonna say, honestly. So yeah, we'll go with him. And then this is the whole idea, right? Just balancing these things. And this costs our turbo. Which one is our turbo, dude? Is it this one? Oh, it's right down here. I am so sorry. I think, let's try this, right? We got one more race anyway. Oh, we have $0, so we can only do this race. And we're gonna just try playing with a little bit of turbo, right? Seeing what happens. Oh, come on, dude. Instantly. Oh, he's such a cautious driver. Holy cow. Oh, this turbo is really costing us. I don't know how to play with turbo yet. I'm not very good at it. This might cost us a lot on this one. Because this is going to cost us a little bit of elo too if we don't come in first or second. Okay. Oh, it's 13 laps. We have time to make up for it. Okay. We could probably do one more lap, but without turbo here, right? This thing is not very fast compared to the last thing I was driving, dude. And there are hotkeys for all of these. I don't typically use them, but that's just me not being a PC gamer and not being used to it yet. We're about to lap the guy in third at least. So we're not coming below second. I can say that much. I think I would actually prefer a much more aggressive driver. I think that would make a big difference here. Ooh. Okay, so if we're not turboing though, we don't use a lot of our durability at all on this thing. So maybe you still just don't want a turbo, and I take back the engine that I put on. But the whole thing about the police car is that turbos, right? Oh, he barely passed me, dude. That's okay. Yeah, guys, this thing's all about turbo, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go back for now. How about that? I'm picky, I know what I want. And what I don't want is turbo. What am I at on this, though? 7? Eesh. That's pretty rough. Alright, so we qualified. When it comes to this, the one that is you is the one that's shaking like that. And then whoever wins gets the cup. If you are in a race, if you hit go, you can watch the other people race. Oh, it's this one again. If you don't want to watch it, you can just back out. And that'll skip it. I'm just gonna skip the ones that aren't us, though, and we'll see what we can do. You can order your driver to take on more risks. Shorter braking helps. So what are we weak with? A car with power can accelerate faster and has a higher maximum speed. I guess we're gonna go with this and just see what we can do, right? Thing is, I'm not exactly sure how good this car will be. Although at this rate. All you have to do is get second place to move on. Dude, I hate it. Oh, I forgot to switch the driver to not be cautious. To not be the cautious guy. Looks like it's okay, though. I feel like this could be a fun game for, like, basic Twitch betting, but, like, I don't know how any of that... any of that works or anything. So it might be terrible for that sort of thing. Or the game might be so unbalanced, I don't know yet. It feels pretty balanced so far, but it might be so unbalanced that you can build to always win by the end, but I kind of doubt that. Okay, so we won the first race. Skip. Oh, right, we have this race and then one more. Is it going to be the... Oh, my goodness, 1 second, I just noticed. First, second, third map, I just realized that. So this is the glass map now. Which I feel like this card is alright on. I forgot to swap the guy back again, but we'll go with a less than cautious driver. We only need first or second for this anyway. I could turbo on these straightaways possibly, I don't know. Like maybe here. Pit. Get out of there. Okay. I mean, I got us first place for now, right? Turbo again, see what happens. Yeah, that put us a little bit of distance away. Looks like T and P are the two hotkeys I really want to know. We're gonna pit since second place is also pitting anyway. See, look at that. Cool. At this rate, I think we might win this then, right? Because I have a really strong build for the final map. I feel like that's my strongest map. Yeah. Maybe I will use this driver, because he seems kind of good here. I don't know if he actually helped or not. There we go. We made it onto the finale. We can go for the Bronze Cup League. A few off-road sections. So if we check here, he's got worse off-road, though. Maybe we want to put this guy back on, actually. Yeah, let's do that. See if that does it. Before the race starts, we're going to turn up his aggression and just go fast. We got this. Because as soon as we pull ahead, we can probably stay ahead with this build. 17 laps, though. Sheesh. Please bring it down right to the start lap. Second place has had to pit before we ever had to, so this is pretty easy. We're going to pit for just a split second, yeah. I think we're really good off here. I think we just won because of this. We're so far ahead. We're about to lap second place. Sweet. So we can take our time here if we want. I'm not going to. The main thing I wanted to do was see new content here, see if I could show you guys something that I haven't seen yet. And I don't know what you win if you do win, like if you get a big lump of money or anything. We'll see. And then after we check out, maybe we can see if we can check out one of each of the maps and then I'll call it there. How about that? But it's a little game about min-maxing. I'm not sure what the price point will be. I'm kind of hoping it's in the $10 to $15 range. So we did it. Okay, so 0 points there. On day 20, you advance to the local league. There are new race courses there. Nice. Then look at that. Now we're 2 stars. Difficulty of the current league. Okay. Does it change anything here? No, it does not. Can I check out the 3 new maps from here? Ooh! Ice Lake. Oh, that one's slippery. This one looks off-road. Freight Train. And then Goblin City. Very nice. I will check out one of them real quick. 1 second. Actually, I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry for backing away there. I guess you guys won't notice anything happening there, but anyway. Let me back out. Let me see where I was. So we are on to the second set of races here. Let's see, did they show up here already? Aggressive Ard... Oh, okay, that's his name. Oh, so let's check this out. I'm so sorry I got a little put off there. My bad. I guess rank 36 ranks back down. Okay. Why don't we go through lap on each of these, shall we? Let's start with the Ice Lake. This is the practice test mode. It kind of just shows off. Oh, you can just go over the snow. Interesting. Oh, it looks like my control wall. I used to run that the last time. Yeah. 55-second lap. If I hang close, is it gonna be any faster? Okay, I mean, like, I get the idea, right? Looks like my build is probably not very good for this. Or maybe it is and everybody's slow on this. That one's neat. This is one I was curious about. Goblins don't understand how the train is moving. You have to make sure they don't crash. Consider when using pit stops or the turbo. Oh! Oh, so the train's just gonna keep moving. Oh, what the heck? Ooh, that's cool. So let's go ahead and turbo kick for a second, right? We send ourselves as fast as we can through this. It doesn't just move back and forth. Dude, get off the track. Okay, I kind of like this map a lot. Also, it looks like it's all off-road, which is what this car excels at. Go ahead and pay for a second. Because my character turboed a lot. Very neat. Then it just goes back and forth. Okay. And then the town? The streets are narrow and confusing, and it's almost impossible to overtake cleanly. A good setup is just as important as the right racing strategy. So it seems like, all of these new maps... Oh, this thing looks like that, playmat that everybody had when they were a kid, right? But it seems like all these new maps are, interesting, to say the least. It look like they actually require way more strategy than the first set. So I'm very curious about the next set as well. I'll see what I can do about... Maybe I'll play this a little off, without recording, if you guys enjoy the video. And then I'll see about showing off a little more, right? I guess that was a good record time. Cool, dude. But, anyway, I'm gonna say, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the content, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you'd like to tell me about this, what you guys think. Don't forget, this was a key given to me for free to cover this game. I'm still giving you my real opinions on it, though. I think it's pretty good. If it's for $5 to $15 in that range, I'd say it's probably worth picking up. Any more than that, I would probably hold off, but I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or what. Very cool game overall. I like it. Give it a shot if you ever get the chance. And with that, I'll say goodbye. Bye! Also, actually, real quick, I will be making more videos in Millennia Arsenal and all that stuff moving forward. This was a one-off while I have a key, so if I get more keys, I'll do more of these probably. We'll see. Anyway, thank you. Bye.